right, let's start in measure 12. And instead of solfege, let's do it on a pump if we can, because I want this to be, we have lots of 8th notes and 16th notes. I want it to be really light and just kind of peppy a little bit. So we'll start in measure 12, and let's just run it to the end. I just want to hear it.
Sorry, I thought that was it.
Oh, okay. All right, so I'll give you a full measure and you come in on beat 1, tenors and sopranos. So. Good job, y'all. All right, so let's go back and let me talk about some breaths. A lot of times there are rests where you're supposed to breathe, but I want to add a couple of extra ones, like in the bottom of, at the bottom of page, oh, we don't have page number, at measure 24, I want to, on the end of 2, I want to breathe after basses you're singing join, and then everyone else is on men or yah. Let's see. In measure 26, also, I want to breathe on the full beat of 3. So 1, 2, off, 4, 1. And then in 28, I want a little bit of a catch breath. I won't have time to give you the full like cutoff, but I just like a little bit of a catch breath before you start the Hallelujah, Amen towards the end. And then in measure 35, it's the Hallelujah at the half note. And I think, and you saw me do it, and I think you followed really well. I'll just Hallelujah and give you a breath right there. All right. And also dynamics. In measure 18, the tenors, altos, and sopranos are singing with cherubim and seraphim, harmonious join. I want to start that smaller, and I want to build through those 2 measures, and then when the basses come in, we're at forte again. All right, and speaking of the basses, I want to take y'all from measure 14 to 24, and the main thing I'm looking for, or the main thing I'm worrying about is pitches. You have an octave jump in 21. I just want to make sure that we can kind of lock into that. So we can go back to solfege, and we'll start right at 14. Good job. All right, I want to take soprano, alto, and tenor from the same spot, and we're going to work on that measure 18, those dynamic changes. All right, so. alto, and tenor, I want to take y'all from measure 24 pickups to 25, and I want to make sure that those eighth note movements at the bottom of the page are really great. All right, so I'll come in on beat 3. I'll give you 1 and 2 and come in on beat 3. So 1, 2. Great job. All right, let's start again. Let's start at measure 11, and let's try to put text with it. I think that's doable. So we're going to start at 12, and just remember, when we come in measure 14, that's the first time throughout the entire piece that we're all singing the same note, the same text together. So it's going to be very strong. So ready, and I'll give you a full measure. Let's take it over to The King Shall Rejoice. All right, and this part I want to run measures 45 to 62. This is the section I'm going to be worrying about this time. And just worrying about looking at dynamics. In measures 49 and through 51, we have a lot of eighth note movements in the lower four parts, and I feel like those should grow. The King shall rejoice until the end of or until the beginning of 51, and the same thing happens in measure 59 as well. Or I feel like that should grow as well. And then looking at the soprano and tenor lines in 48 through 50 for the soprano, and then 48 in the tenor, you have a lot of T's there, so just making sure that those notes are very precise. All right, so let's take the basses from measure 47. We're going to take it to 55. Start on, so I'll give you the first and a half beat, and then you come in on the end of 2. Just being aware, basses in measure 48, you have an octave jump again, like in the original key, like in the Hallelujah Amen. So just making sure you have that octave as well. And then again in 51 into 52, and then again in 52 into 53. So just making sure that those, if you leave a little bit of space, you'll be able to hit those spot on. All right, let's try that again. And I didn't specify the solfege, so I'll give you. So. Great job. All right. All right, let's take the altos and sopranos at 47 as well. And just being aware the altos, you come in on the end of 1, and then the sopranos come in on the end of 2. So I'll be sure to cue you for those. And we're just making sure that we have those Ts in order. And then you have a T, the sopranos have a T right after a T in measure 50. So just making sure that those are great. So I'll give you I'll give you 3, 4, and then 1, and then the altos come in. So. Let's just take sopranos at 47. So. All right, great job. All righty. Let's take everyone, and we'll start in 45, and we'll come in 47. So. Let's try it with text. The same place in 45. That's all I got. Thank y'all so much. It sounds great.